Alright, hello everybody and welcome to February's KCCR. It's 10 in the morning and I've just woke up, but I made you a promise that I'd get this done by the end of the week. Although, that week kind of meant 7 days from that recording. Anywho, today we'll be going over Tropico 4, and by proxy any of the previous Tropicals, although to be fair I have not played them. Now, give me 1 sec. My graphics card's screaming at me. Alright, well, let's see how long that lasts. I've got a new power supply on the way. I know I said I didn't know how long it would be in the last channel update. I'm actually going to edit some annotations on it to make it clear. But no, apparently I have 2-year warranties and shit, so that's going to come. It's just my old card works fine, just sometimes the fan likes to scream at me. I need to oil it. Anyways, enough about that. Tropico 4. It's a real-time strategy, city builder, you know, God playing sim type thing. So think SimCity or all that stuff. But it's far more in-depth than I thought it was. So we'll cover, as I said, the character creation aspects, and then I will explain how any and all skills are relevant or relative to your experience in Tropico. Alright, so this is the main screen. You'll want to, you know, new profile, old profile, so that's how it works. You can delete them. Alright, so you hit play and you're brought to this, which is, you know, your tutorials, your campaign, Modern Times campaign. Alright, now Modern Times campaign, I believe, takes effect directly after the original campaign, although you can play it, but it is harder. Like, it's legitimate harder. Its difficulty rating is essentially double that of the final tier of the campaign. So, if you've not played Tropico 4 before, do campaign and then do Modern Times. But you've also got Sandbox and Extra Mission. Sandbox is for those, is like equivalent of starting up a skirmish match in Age of Empires. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and click Sandbox for now. Okay, so this is, I've never actually played Sandbox, so we're looking at this together. I suppose you can choose a bunch of different types of islands here, which is pretty fucking cool. And I believe, if I recall, you can... Oh, well, yeah, you can make your own island by clicking random, which I think will... Whatever, let's hit forward, and it should take me to the... Oh my god! Old card is... Alright, we're back after screaming at my computer and cutting my finger open. Where the hell was I? Right, so, Tropico 4. Indeed, if you hit play, you got stuff here, yep, We're not going to click Sandbox because I actually don't know. I've not done it and I was confused. So let's just click Campaign because I know exactly where that takes us. And if my card starts screaming at me again, it's older, it works fine. I just need to loosen, tighten, oil the bearings on the fan. But I cannot find my tiny screwdriver to do so. Alright, but you don't give a shit.
Everything revolves around money.
I don't care. Okay. So this is where the character creation starts. The previous page was when you start campaign or the Modern Times campaign. It's, do you start at the first island, the second island, the third island, essentially chapter 1, 2, and 3 of that campaign. So it doesn't matter. Alright, it does have stuff made, hold on, English. It does have dictators, if you will, based off of a bunch of other people. But if you don't want to be, you know, any of these type of people, then you do custom. Which, why would you want to be? Anyways. Oh God, what the hell? Nope. Let me go back real quick and change some textures. LOL, it looks like the game decided to reset the fucking textures because, yeah, you're gonna see all this. Is there a quick button I can do to just... No? No. There's no quick button I can do to just... Jesus Christ! Alright, so we're back. The game crashed on me, because I got... Well, it didn't actually crash on me. Something popped up on my monitor. I was like, hey, I'm Adobe. You want an update? And the game minimized, and Fraps is like, yo, you minimized your game when you're recording? Fuck you! So, this is a great Sunday morning. Fucking great! Anyways, gender, you can be a female, for those of you who care. This is actually the dude I made So, but I guess it saves your every time you start a new one. But either ways, you've got a few costumes here. Some of these are from the DLC. Modern Times is a DLC. Got some stuff going on. Got some nice suits, some pirate-related stuff. Cause why the fuck not? Yeah, that's some nice stuff. You got some complexions. Let's see if I can't. So yeah, whoa, what is going on with the hair and the? That's probably because my card doesn't want to run this at full. I don't actually know. But anyway, that or the game crashed a million times, so it's being confused. But yeah, you have a nice few complexions for essentially every Boy, somebody's gonna scream at me for not being politically black, Asian, white, Mexican. You've essentially got one for every one of those. So. I got some hats, but hats are stupid, so you know, I don't care. Castro. Let's get rid of this shit, cause no, I don't want any hats. Get out of here. Oh God, hairstyles, which, as I said, you've got a few. You can see the mirror back there. A few. So accessories, pipes, glasses, all sorts of weird shit and such. Oops, I didn't want that. Beards, and you've got some mustaches. Now, that's pretty basic in and of its own, but it's something. It's something. I like RTSs that have this, and you'd be like, well, this is a city building game. What does this have to do with it? I'll show you in a sec. Let me see. Alright, you get your name, and you've got this stuff. This is what I think is pretty cool here. I really like this stuff, and this is what makes your generalissimo, I guess, your avatar decent or awful at things. So your background is, and some of these I believe are from modern times, so if you started up and you haven't bought any forms of DLC and you don't have something, that's just because DLC. So you've got like Biblical Scholar, and you'll see here what type of stuff it'll do in a cute little thing to tell you, how'd you do this? Whoa. You've got all these factions, and it'll help with stuff. Biblical Scholar's nice, and it'll give you education, which is good for people graduating your schools, and 15% crime. Fortunate Son, you know, all the Tropican factions have plus 10 respect, but you get negative 10 from the intellectuals, which is pretty much Europe. War Hero, I like this one, but that's just because why not? The Avatar performs better on combat, which I'll explain. Travel Agent, Spoon, Silver Spoon, some starting money. You may think, ooh, the 2,000 starting, but it's not all that great. It's not that great. Don't really know what secret agents are. I haven't played that much, unless it's like the Death Squad you get in modern times. But yeah, so you got a whole bunch of really cool shit right here you can use. Harvard U, so we'll hit back. Then you've got your rise to power. How'd you rise to power? And you've got everything in here, from you bought the elections to every form of rebellion, capitalist, communist. Then you've got the proper election, elected as one of these. You've got the you know, you were born, you are the family of El Presidente, installed by the CIA, installed by the KGB, military coup. You've got all this cool shit. So I mean, you got a lot there, but none is really better than the other, although some help in certain ways, like, you know, installed by the CIA and then installed by the, you know, so it's not too bad. Then you've got your traits, which is you can choose 3. Whoa, I leveled up? I guess I leveled up. I don't know how that works. I don't know how these leveled up. I guess I leveled up 2. Huh. I don't actually know how they level up, but that doesn't matter. It's, like I said, I've been using this guy for a while, so I guess these are heightened. Either way. Well, not this guy. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Either way. Oh God. Yeah, all of these are they start, so like okay, see, so like -2 building costs, -4 building costs. All of these are exactly what you would think they are. Alcoholic. They'll either enhance relations, de-enhance, diminish relations, or they'll do other stuff like commodity prices such as ores, exports, financial genius, income, help with like pollution, you know. So there's a whole bunch of shit here. It's like 3 pages of the, well, two and 1/4, I guess. Yeah, James Bond here. Literally, it's It's James Bond. I've got a bunch of stuff. You can do optimal routes, such as choosing something that, I don't know, helps with building and whatever. I don't do that because it's not fun to me, but alright, so, we'll just head back here. Okay, and that's what happens when you, that's essentially it for the creating. Now, as I said, I was going to show you how War Hero affects and exactly what this looks like in the game. So what I'm going to do is, Jesus Christ, is go back and actually continue a game I have going. I'm going to hit pause though, and I can move around the map and give you some ideas of how things work. So, we'll hit continue here. Then you'll see a great load screen. These load screens are actually pretty cool. They're basic, but they do, alright, let's pause this. They do give you a bunch of awesome little hints. That is not how you move in this game. WASD does not move your camera. It's arrow keys. I might be lagging, but that's because my graphics card. So if I click this here,
I don't have all day.
it'll zoom in slowly to my avatar eventually. Come on, oh, there you are. How do I turn? Alright, and if I hit play, it'll show him walking around. I told you I was going to explain this. There we go. The game went back to allowing me to move. I have camera sensitive turned up. Don't mind that. Look at this. Alright, so like, you start with your palace. Stop it, camera. Stop it. Jesus. You start with your palace right here, and this is like where your generalissimo lives. If this gets destroyed, you lose the game as well as there's 100 other ways to lose the game. Now, I explained like War Hero. It says your avatar will do better in combat. You notice I've got some army bases and some little soldier dudes running around. I believe he's a soldier. Yeah, little soldier guys running around. That's because when you get rebels or rebels, criminals, and stuff like that that actually try to attack you, these little guys will just autonomously go and fight. Sometimes they'll get the shit beat out of them, sometimes they won't. War Hero makes your avatar do better at that because he will fight as well. I'm actually doing really well in this game, so I can't like initiate any rebel attacks right now because there are no rebels. But let's pause again and show you some stuff. Let's de-click on him. Alright, so the Almanac. Alright, so you've got your factions. You can see here, don't mind this, is because I spent some money and I'm like in debt, because why not? Or low crime safety, I guess. This is all the stuff you can have your little traits effect. You've got your loyalists, which are always loyal to you no matter what. You can see here War Hero. There's a bunch of other stuff I've got going on. Militarists are your soldiers, the people who live in military. War Hero affects that. Everything essentially affects that. So you've got your foreign affairs, which I'm doing not so good right here, but that'll change. Don't worry too much. But like, you've got a 15 in China, they hate you. Yeah, that's fine, but you can see why, because I had an earthquake, they gave me a drill. I'm like, okay, I tried to use the drill to free some guys trapped in the ground, which caused another fucking earthquake. So I'm like, fuck you, China, and they're like, no, fuck you. Fuck you. And yeah, so that's a thing. That pretty much covers the character creation. Now, I could go into how the game plays, but that's obviously not what this video is about. Yeah, so it'll affect construction times, and as you can see, let me just click W here. So like, if I wanted to build a new thing somewhere, like right there, having the stuff that enhances build time would do that. And you've got a bunch of little builders. I actually have them all down here, who would run up and build. And you see this little thingy when you're right here. I don't know if you have the mouse. I hope so. I'll center it on screen. This little silver dot right here on this thing beside the palace. If your generalissimo runs up to stuff, he'll help him build by like standing there and giving orders and or shouting. Yeah, it's all pretty fun. I have a great time. It's way more in depth than it is. It's super fucking hard. So if you want a hard RTS with great, well, I have to say great character creation, because RTSs barely ever have character creation. So in comparison to other RTSs, it is pretty fucking good. Traits and, I mean, come on, it's awesome. So if you want to give it a look, give it a shot. It's Tropico 4. I haven't played the previous one, so I can't justify those. But it's awesome. Tropico 5 has been confirmed. If I recall, it's listed as a 2014 release. So, but yeah, yeah, that about covers it for Tropico 4. I'm trying to quickly run through my head if there's anything else I need to mention. No. You can have stuff that helps your crop income. You can have a bunch of different stuff, but it's not really. The fuck are those plants? I don't know what those plants are. Those shouldn't be there. Whatever. Stop building weird plants, strange, poor peasant people. Yeah.
What is it now?
So you can see he's going over there to do something. But yeah, he has a little pistol. He's a little cute. He's a little cute guy. He run over there and try to shoot some big guys with AK-47s and assault rifles with a little pistol. You can see what's going on here, and he's going to the plantation. Runs around. He'll autonomously do stuff. He'll greet people like they'll talk. So you don't have to worry about your generalissimo. You can redirect him, if I recall. I don't remember how, but he'll do his own stuff. We've got some export coming in. He'll do a bunch of awesome stuff, but definitely. So yeah. I suppose I should call the game now. Let me go ahead and end that on scene. Okay, that brought some good budget. Let me take a look at my I'm up. My island expenses are only. Alright. So I'm doing alright. Could be doing better, but I'm doing alright. Alright, so let me just save and exit, and you guys get to see the whole save and exit thing, because I'm lazy. So, Tropico 4, everybody. Character creation is surprisingly good and way more in-depth than you think it would be. I've deleted my character at least 4 times to make a new one. So, you can't go wrong. This has been February, and I hope to bring you more KCCRs in the future. As always, thank you for watching, and I apologize for the beginning of this video. I am clearly not a morning person, and mornings are clearly not a Kara person. Ciao.